Um, yeah, I kept going to talk about this in my Sonic Movie 2 book unboxing I just uploaded, as well as the final trailer reaction. So let's take a look at it now. This is real. This is a legit poster. They really went straight for the nostalgia with this poster. It looks directly like the Sonic Movie 2, like, they directly referenced the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 original Genesis box art in like the best way possible. Like, not only do you have the cartoony, awesome looking 2 that looks like it's like smashing through the ground, but you also have Sonic standing there. You have Tails, like a back to back pose, looking awesome. Love that little smirk. Um, Robotnik looking amazing. And then you have some egg pods, some buzz bombers, the the temple that's going to be like the centerpiece of the movie, I think. But yeah, I just wanted to say this is legit. This is not a fan-made poster. This is real. They actually went so far as to directly reference and pay homage to classic Sonic. That is awesome. And now that I finally said that, now we can continue with your regularly scheduled programming. But yeah, best poster of all time. I am definitely getting this to hang on my wall. Okay. Now, to continue your regularly scheduled video. Good day and hello! Welcome back to Animation Station for another Sonic Month video and another ranking. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Sonic the Hedgehog TV shows. There have been 5 of them so far, and you know what, I'm not even going to try to spoil it or anything, just letting you know. But I'm super hyped for Sonic Prime whenever that decides to come out. Hopefully it comes out in the fall like originally planned. But we'll see. But I'm super psyched and super hyped for Prime, so in celebration, and since it is Sonic Month and we're pretty much doing everything Sonic all month until April 10th, let's talk about all the Sonic TV shows that we've gotten released thus far, and rank them from worst to best. Keep in mind, nothing more than my opinion. So if you have strong feelings either way on any of these shows that I talk about, leave your comments telling me your thoughts down in the comment section down below. But don't be a jerk about it, please, or you will be blocked and your comment will be removed. Okay? Alright, and with all that said, here we go. This is my ranking of the all five Sonic the Hedgehog TV shows ranked from worst to best. Let's go! Okay, so starting off at the very bottom of the list, this should not surprise any of you. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is garbage. It was made by DK Animation on their laziest day ever. The animation was extremely lazy. Most of the voice acting was cringy and annoying, aside from Jaleel White as Sonic. He's okay. And it just has no depth to it. The writing was off the wall and stupid. And this show was just stupid. Like, plain and simple, just outright dumb. It is a dumb show. And the only reason to go back to it now is just to laugh at it. Like, it is garbage. And the fact that this came out in Sonic's golden era really shocks me that they put this little effort into this. But yep, this show is a pile of crap. I'm never ever watching it again. And yep, that's all I have to say about that. We all know it's crap. Let's move on. Next. Okay, let me make this clear. I do not hate this show. I do not hate Sonic SatAM. I appreciate it for being a Saturday morning cartoon that tried to be darker and more mature and have a more story-driven kind of narrative. And Jim Cummings' Robotnik was scary in the best of ways. Seriously, his performance was fantastic. Jaleel White as Sonic is still good. I don't think he's like god awful by any means. Can the voice take some getting used to? Yes, but it's not bad by any means. The animation's okay. There's some pretty cool shots and sometimes like some really good animation in spots. But where this suffers is the writing. Now, the writing for the most part is decent, but there are more than a few parts in this show overall that the writing suffers like really bad. Like when they try to take away the seriousness of the situation and just try to do like kiddie stuff to tell people, hey, this is a kid's show. This is not made for adults. Ha ha. It's dumb. It is so dumb and cringy and just annoying. Not to mention, Sally Acorn was a completely useless character. Most of the time, she was the damsel in distress, if anything. And Bunny, I mean, I like her design, but her voice is so annoying. Like I know, like this is the voice actress that voiced Chucky in Rugrats, and I grew up loving that show, and I still do. And rest in peace to the voice actor. It's obviously not their fault in this situation. It's the crappy freaking voice direction. And there's just a lot of things about this show that seriously bug me, looking back at it now. I watched it a little as a kid, like sometimes there was reruns on like Boomerang or whatever, but aside of that, I don't really care about it. I mean, if you guys like it, I will completely understand. It has its good things about it, but it just has so many problems looking back at it now, and it is aged like absolute milk in the worst kind of way. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this show. I'm not gonna be picking up a DVD or anything like that. I really just do not care. It's just mediocre. Painfully, forgettably mediocre. Alright, let's move on. Well, if I didn't make you leave already by trashing SatAM, I'm definitely gonna make you leave by putting Underground over it. Yes, the songs suck. Yes, I hate that it ended on a cliffhanger. Yes, Manic and Sonia are still awful freaking characters. But I don't know, man. Something about this show just worked for me. More than the other two classic era Sonic shows. It's not god awful by any means. I know this show has a lot of flaws, but it's not bad. It's not the god awful piece of crap that some people lead you to believe. Um, I liked its concept. The way it tried to like rework Sonic's origin was cool. I like how they tried to put a more musical element in there, and the first song that they do in the show someday in the first episode, that song's still really good in my opinion. That's the one good song from this entire show. The rest of the songs, they suck. They're horribly written. They feel like they were thrown out in 5 minutes, and the instrumentation is just annoying. Not to mention mixing rap and rock together is just cringy. And like I said, it ends on a cliffhanger, so it never really gets a proper conclusion. And I already told you how much I hate Manic and Sonia. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I actually watched the show a decent bit as a young kid. But I don't really remember much about it. But I just remember it being okay. A decent little distraction and not horrible by any means. I've seen way worse, but I've also seen way better. Alright, now these top two are two that I actually really like. So let's go ahead and get into number two. Like I went on a good while in my era ranking video, the first season is a mediocre slog. But the second and last season are like really good. Like really good. They're self-aware. The writing was actually pretty sharp. They actually had some really good jokes. The humor wasn't cringy. And it just had a lot of really good things going into it. I loved Shadow in this show. Like he was, like, for lack of a better term, and excuse my language here, he was absolutely badass in this show. Yes, his voice is garbage. Like I hate the voice they currently have for Shadow. I hate it. But his actual character was not that bad, and his interactions with Eggman in the show was funny, and they did make me laugh. And then, like I said in that era ranking video, I love the scene where he pretty much knocks out the entire Sonic team except for, well, Sonic himself. Sticks the Badger is an okay character. I thought she had a really cool design, and while she definitely is a bit of a stereotype that we have seen before, the jungle girl that runs off of her instincts more than actual logic, because she's not really been exposed to the world like the rest of the Sonic gang has. I still think it's really cool. And the CG animation was well done for the most part. There were parts that did seem a bit strange, but I don't hate Sonic Boom. Like, after you get through the first mediocre season, it gets pretty good. Like, I really enjoyed the show. I know that's very controversial to say, and a lot of people want to forget this exists just because of Rise of Lyric. No, it should not be just outright forgotten. I think Sonic Boom was a solid enough show. I liked it. Like I said, once you get through that mediocre first season, the final two seasons are very, very good. So, yeah, I can see why some people really like it, and I can also see why some people don't. But it is very overhated, and I do not think it is by far the pile of crap that people would lead you to believe just because it had a crappy game attached to it. But yeah, Sonic Boom's pretty good. I quite enjoy the show, and I'm excited to try and start collecting the complete season DVD sets. Yep, that's all I got to say. I like Sonic Boom. Now for my number one. And I'm gonna tick a lot of people off by saying it, but I cannot deny it. It has been my favorite for years, and it's going to continue to be my favorite. My number one Sonic show is... How can it not be Sonic X? Like, how can it not be? This is the show that literally made me a Sonic fan. Without this show, I would not be the diehard fan that I am now. Without this show, I would have never gotten into the series and would probably just become a Nintendo fanboy. If it weren't for this show, I would have never gotten into Sonic. Or become the huge diehard fan that I've been for the past 18 years now. Sonic X is an awesome show, plain and simple. Yes, it has its cringy moments because it's attached to 4Kids. Yes, it has some things about it that do not work and just do kind of suck a bit. Yes, it was censored. Yes, I can understand people's complaints. My god, man, every time I come back to watching this show, I just get that same exhilarating rush that I got when I first saw it at around three, maybe 4 years old. It's such a fun show. Like, it is so much fun. I love its anime style. I thought Jason Griffith did a fantastic job as Sonic. There's a reason he started voicing him in the games, like Unleashed and Black Knight. I thought the animation was actually really solid, despite being mostly your standard anime style, with a little bit of a smaller budget, but not awful by any means. I like how they tried to tie in the adventure era stuff in the in the second season, with tying in like the Emeralds and Shadow and Chaos and all this cool stuff. And then the third season, which many people already can agree is definitely the best one, is the original season we got out of this show, the Metarex Saga. which I freaking love, dude. I love the Metarex saga. I thought the Metarex were a surprisingly intimidating, scary villain collective. Dark Sonic was really cool for the small time we got to see him. Shadow hunting down Cosmo was vicious in one of his most badass moments. And the ending, well, while it does bring a tear to my eye, it is also just a great way to finish it. Not only that, it is one of the only Sonic shows that actually got an ending that wasn't just canceled. So, yeah, guys, Sonic X, it will always be my favorite of the Sonic shows. And Sonic Prime, if you want to beat X, you have a very high bar to live up to. And that's it. That is every Sonic show ranked from worst to best. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave me your thoughts on all of my opinions down below. And like I said, just don't be a jerk about it, okay? But if there's any more rankings from worst to best that you'd like to see either this month or in the near future, I'm all ears. Put it down in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want to contribute more to this channel's growth, my Patreon will be down in the description. And aside from that, that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go grab a drink because my throat is sore from talking so much today, and read the Sonic movie books because I'm really excited to read them. It's been a while since I've read a book, so should be fun. But thank you guys for watching. I'm Jack Small of Animation Station, and I'll see you next time.